Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I hope that you're having a wonderful day and that you had a wonderful week. Please accompany me on this calm day in the garden. Drink some tea. I don't like it, okay? No. What? Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise, but as wise, making the best use of the time, because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:15-16. So that is the topic for today. It's all about time, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the new skills that I'm learning to occupy my time in a better way, I guess you could say, because I think we're all guilty of, spending too much on the couch or on our phones and overthinking, and, our thoughts go places that they don't need to go. And I think that's what I want to talk to you about today in regard to these verses that I'm going to read to you. So let me read to you one more. Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits will have plenty of poverty. Proverbs 28:19. Now, where to even begin talking about these verses and about just the way we spend our time? So I just want to say that first that this is no judgment. It's just sharing with you some of my experiences, hoping that, if you're in the same boat or you've thought these things before, that this helps you and, use your time a little bit better and pray about it, because that's where I want to begin talking about this. I remember thinking a lot about my time as I became a mom and a wife, and when I stopped working, outside the home, and I stopped teaching at the school. I really enjoyed the first, few months being home and just enjoying it, but eventually you get to a point where you realize, wow, I have a lot of time on my hands and I have nobody telling me what to do with it. And so that's my hope for this video, to share with you that I had to pray seriously about this, and I even talked to my husband and told him to help me as well. And I'm not telling you that I have reached a point where I manage my time like I wish, like I envision it, but I am conscious about it, and that's a good start. So if you're finding yourself in a similar situation, maybe, you're a new wife, a new mom, or maybe your kid's already grown up and you're just, enjoying retirement. I don't know. But whatever the situation is, I hope that this video encourages you to think about how you're spending your time, and know that you're not the only one who struggles. So back to the verses that I read in the beginning, I think I really had to understand that it's important to manage our time well, because God gave it to us, and because, the times are evil, and we need to be wise and entertain our minds with things that are good and honorable. I go back to Philippians 4:8, which is what my channel and my blog are really all about, to remind us to put and set our minds on things that are honorable and glorify God. What, Mamma? What's up? Hi everyone. Today I'm just picking some stuff from the garden and I keep getting bites everywhere. I don't know how to deal with ants in a garden. I was wondering, maybe you guys do. I feel like a lot of you guys are expert gardeners and I'm not. Oh my. So, oh, it's so hot. I just got ant bites. And I just see them all the time. I don't know if it's because of the rain or what it is. I think I'm gonna make pesto for the first time with my own basil that I grew. And I would always think when I went to the grocery store that I don't want to pay, like, I don't know how much it is, like $3 or something for like 2 little stems of basil. And so I picked a bunch from the garden and I'm like, this is so awesome. First time I was able to actually grow it. So here it is. It's kind of all messed up, but it's a bunch. Doesn't look like a lot in here, but I know it's like a strong flavor. So I know that this is enough to like make pretty good amount. I don't like it, okay? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and share what are the things that I'm learning to keep my mind occupied on something that's profitable in many ways, but mostly for, my mind. And one of those things is bookbinding. I actually began learning this in, I think, 2020, if I remember correctly, but I did take a big break, and it takes some time to learn how to do it. So that's one of the new skills I'm learning. I'm also learning to garden, as you guys saw, my garden in many of the videos. And that's kind of difficult as well. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw in the video that I let the lettuce go to seed, and I had never in my life seen lettuce seeds, and I'm just like blown away. But please tell me, how do I harvest that? Anyways, the other thing I'm learning is blogging and writing a website. And another thing I'm learning is to bake. I'm not natural at cooking or anything, but I want to have that skill. So that's another thing I'm pursuing. And again, for many reasons, not just to feed the family, but it helps me to, keep my mind occupied on something good. Anyways, I also wanted to get back to the other verse that I read to you guys, which was talking about working our land. And that verse, I have read that verse a million times, and there's many like it, but it's actually in one of my baby's books, and that I read to him, and I just read it so much that it's like, and I think I finally understood what that verse was really saying. It was saying work with what you have and basically not be lazy, so work your land. And actually, a little backstory, but when I first came home, I actually wanted to go back to school to be a notary. It's like a course. It's just a quick, I don't know if it's like 6 months or 1 hour a day. I don't remember. But the point is, I wanted to do this and that and that. But then I'm like, wait, I need to do something here at home. Like, I can't be running around. And so I find myself that what I'm doing is learning new skills within what I can actually work within what I have and the resources and the place that I'm at, because I think that's the wisest thing, to not rush into something. Just, it might be good, but we have to be wise. And I encourage you to look into what is your land, like what is in your what are your resources right around you that you could start learning something? Vámonos, flaco. Vámonos. I hope that encouraged you in your own journey, and I'll see you in the next video.